Hello. Mm. All right, great. I finally. All right. So why is it giving me a plus some play? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Hello. Good evening. Good morning. Ooh, it looks very blurry on my screen. That's not a good sign. Bonjour. Bonjour. All right. So I'm in the hotel, obviously, and this connection probably is not super strong. So I'm gonna, gosh, I don't know. I kind of want to kill the window, and I'm gonna run chat off my phone. I think. So let me get that set up for you, and then hopefully that will lighten the load on the phone. Things are different. Where is it? Why can I not see my own screen? I used to be able to. Okay. How's the connection for you guys? Is it? It's laggy, right? Hmm. Not good. Let me see if I can check. All right, I'm gonna kill the camera to me. Okay. And then I'm gonna video capture device and see if I can downgrade the resolution, guys. Um, Hopefully that'll help. Did that help? Is it better now? Okay, now I just need to be able, it used to be that you could access the entire chat while on your phone. Now it's just giving me a live symbol without chat. It's telling me I'm live, which is great because I already know that. This is done. Okay, let me just kill it and then restart it and see if that helps. Yep, that helped. Okay, great. Had to restart the. All right, so I'm gonna go chat in here, and then I'm gonna kill this. Get this all set up here. Kill Discord. I just need Streamlabs. All right. All right. Is that better? Good, Ganoog? Jawohl. All right, we were able to make this work. All right. So first off, thank you, Brendan Louise 19, Ignite Comics. Ignite Comics, thanks for the big cheer. So glad you decided to stream today. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Ignite Comics. Uh, Brendan Louise says Black Suit Spider-Man. Let me just thank some of the people that have subscribed here. Tim Art Peterson has cheered as well. Thank you, Tim. The Batman Who Laughs. The Multiverse is Mine. Valletta 23. Kanger Banger. Hey, Kanger. Vic, Vic G. Dexter Star 671 or Dex Star 671. Cryptic Games, not to be confused with Cryptic Studios. D Donner 7. Zach E89. Oh, we got a lot of people. Mavic 713. Ivan the Really Terrible, as opposed to just the Terrible. Metabolic. Evil Mike, I guess, and Jeffro Bang. There are other people from a day ago. Pet Cove, Sebastian Druin Locke, Nick 59_5, Knight 16. So thanks, guys. It's been a while. It's only been like since last Tuesday, but it feels like a couple weeks. So obviously I've missed streaming, missed you guys. But it was also cool seeing a lot of you in person come to the 2 days I spent here in Paris at the album store celebrating the 20th anniversary. I killed the camera on myself, guys. It's not that important, and uh, although you'll miss my looks of dismay, um, clear this all off here. So I apologize. I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, and although they have an internet, they have Ethernet here. Dang, I could have maybe asked them for an Ethernet cord. Maybe there's one here. Hold on, 1 second, guys. Fax machine in my in my hotel room. That's kind of cool. Um, oh, what's this? No, USB cord. Ooh, um, you know what? So let's try to open that up. 1 second, I'm gonna check the closet. You know what? I'm gonna ask my wife, who went out to grab something, to ask the front desk. Okay, guys. So, yeah, obviously I'm here in Paris. It's evening. This whole stream was late. I knew it was going to be 8. I was telling everyone that it started at 8 o'clock as opposed to the usual 7 p.m. European time. And sure enough, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. Once at 6, once at 7. You missed my triceps. That's awesome, damn fart. And um, but no one else was awake, so I just kind of pulled out my iPad. Was kind of watching Star Trek. What was it? 3, Star Trek Beyond. I fell asleep. The next thing I know, everyone's waking up and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So we got off to a really late start. Obviously, jet lag still working its way through our family. So, um, okay, let me pull up a little bit here. Yeah, so you got the update on the sleep schedule, and we're going to start. We're going to speak French or German. Oh, look, here's the Boba Fett I started the other day. Okay. Jet lag definitely confirmed Beliasa. Okay. Um, Kuyamu has resubscribed for 8 months, longer than my last relationship. Let's take this to the next level. Okay, that's sorry to hear that. You have such turbulence in your relationship ships. Uh, Kareem Art from Italy. Thank you very much for all your streams. Uh, Grazie mille, Karim Art from Italy. Blackaraya, Blackirua, thanks for last Friday. Yeah, I met Blackirua, and I think we had the same conversation, which is I, I kind of maul your name, trying to say it out loud. Bad Robot, excuse me, has subscribed. Man, I'm a little out of shape. I'm a little out of streaming shape. My can't get the words out fast enough. Daniel J. Bosco, thank you very much for the cheers. Mr. Freeze, Abetus, hey man, how are you? Thanks for the cheers. Thank you, Will Bruce Art, who has returned once again. He returned last time, but this is the second time. Tony Guara Art has resubscribed for the past 2 months using Prime, and I'm sure the mods here have explained that if you have Amazon Prime, you actually get a free Twitch Prime account, which is a $5 sub. You can sub to anyone you want. It's pretty cool perk of being an Amazon Prime member. Thanks for all the knowledge you share with your streams. Well, thank you, Tony. Toxicity 8827 has resubscribed. Must be very happy. There's new concerts that System of a Down have announced. I think there's 4 or 5. They start in Sacramento, there's one in Sacramento, Phoenix, San Diego, and Vegas. I think I'm gonna try to hit Phoenix, San Diego, and Vegas. Although no, wait, they're middle of the week. That's gonna be a little tricky. For sure, I'll be in Vegas. I think that's a Friday concert. The 13th, I can't make. It's her son's birthday. Um, sorry, my wife's messaged me. 1 second, guys. So how is it really blurry? So we've got some subs here. We have Kate, Kirihiko, and I think I saw El Crispy. Am I right? Who's in the house, as they say? I will start drawing once I confirm which mods are here. I think it's just Kate. All right, it's Kirihiko. So I'll also say hi to Scott Williams. Scott Williams does not follow. He's not on Twitch, guys, so don't get too excited. But he constantly texts me and he's like, "I'm making your page, and I'm watching the stream of the same page being drawn, and it's tripping me out." So I can now put secret messages to Scott in these streams, although I'm not giving him something to ink right now. So kind of wasted that moment. Good job, Jim. All right, I'll save it for next time. Oh, Ren Elephant's here. Hey, Ren. So we have at least two, I believe. Hello, Speed Fresh. I got to meet Speed Fresh, Pity 83 as well. Blacky Rua. There was a number of others as well. There was like 6 or 7. It's actually more than you would think. Side Turnut has resubscribed. RC Puck. Cynthia Yip has cheered. Thank you, Cynthia. Trevor Kai has cheered as well. Hey, Trevor, how you doing, man? Mark El Messi and Grumpy SF23 have subscribed. So Tim Art Peterson likes Talon, and Spenny G4 has resubscribed. So there's a lot of activity going on. I'm using up time just but I want to acknowledge the people that support the stream, and um, yeah, these are the people that support the stream. So you're in line for Chris Claremont. You guys at the convention? Where are you, Valle 23? Where would Chris Claremont be now? Let me open my Chris Claremont app tracker. No connection. What? Anyway, you know my PIN number. What are you talking about? Oh, you can see my screen. Okay. What are we drawing? That's a good question. Let's go to the polls. I'm gonna take. Let me get a pen. 1 second, guys. Got a lot of stuff. Nail clippers. Okay. This is how I travel. All right. What do we have here? What do we have? We have the Joker. 808. Cynthia. Trevor. And Tim Art Peterson. Tim's already said Talon. So for you others that just cheered recently, if you guys want to throw out a suggestion, I'll then put it to a poll. Hey, River, how are you? What's going on? I just needed my crayons. Okay. All right, I'm looking at the stream here. Are short nail, Patrick Berlin, are short nails important for drawing? No, but if you're going to stream and you have your fingers out there, you want to make sure you're manicured and groomed. So I do carry nail clippers with me wherever I travel. That is confirmed. Okay, I'm asking for the people that the Joker says Joker. Got it. Okay, we got Joker there. Cynthia Yeep, do you have one? Trevor Kai, do you have one? Let me guess. Trevor's gonna say Supergirl. Just guessing. Just saying. Neighbor and Elephant has resubscribed. One more month and we're gonna have our stream baby. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my gosh, Ren. Do not use your own supply. That's what I've heard. Ren is a nurse. He must be hitting the gas. Okay. Trevor Kai says Darkseid. Okay, I saw that. Darkseid. And so we're just waiting for Cynthia. Did Cynthia have anything? Stream babies, yeah. Supergirl. Oh, okay. All right, we got our choices. I'm going to the poll right now. Let's see. Okay. Is it no longer laggy, I hope? Oh, she went out to get some food. She'll be back soon. So, in honor of Pulp Fiction, my wife went to go get me a Royale, which is a quarter pounder, because I don't use pounds here. It's all metric. Let's see. It's called Nightbot. It'll be faster. It'll be easier for me to follow stream using Nightbot. And here we go. Okay. All right. I feel like we've got enough time to the poll. Let's end the poll. Where are we at? Looks like Darkseid, 45%. Royale with cheese. Oh, I gotta tell you with cheese. Sure. And so for the, just so that you guys, because one time I put up like a post where I was grabbing McDonald's breakfast or something on Instagram. People were freaking out that I was poisoning myself with that food, and let me just say that it's not a regular occurrence. Paris is one of my favorite cities. I think it's actually probably the most beautiful uh, city in the world of all the places I've visited, and it's come a long way in terms of its Asian cuisine. So that's kind of been what we had Italian, I think, the first lunch, and then room service one evening, and then had Korean food last night, which was excellent. It was really good, and I'll tell you that the first time I had Korean in Paris, it was in the 90s. I think there was only one Korean restaurant, and even then the dishes were very very uh, franchised. It was like French food, Korean cuisine, in that like some of the soups that traditionally Korean, they had like green beans in them and carrots, which are not anywhere found in most Korean dishes. And so, to make it more appetizing to the locals, they basically use local produce, I guess, ingredients. Um, but the Korean place we went to, and it was, near the Opera District here, there's a number of Korean places, Asian places in general. So it was awesome. Had some dosa bibimbap, and then today for very late lunch we had udon and tempura udon, and that was again just great. The, the noodles were just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They were just right. in that they were like kind of gummy and chewy, which is what you want out of your udon noodles, I guess. It was great, awesome. And the tempura was just cooked. It was crisp, not too greasy, light batter, and so that was solid. Anyway, what's the what's the mic? Is it still lagging? Okay, it's pretty good. No lag. Perfect. Great. But there's something with the sound, DJ Mittens. If you're getting a little bit of lag, I would hit refresh. All right, good, good. Thanks for the report out. I'm trying to think of a very majestic pose for Darkseid. Maybe upshot. Should we go straight upshot? Let me think about this. Sure, I'm completely in the frame here too. I'm telling you, this is like the only light source right here in this room. It's very dim. They do that to save money. Less electricity used. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Darkseid eating a royale with cheese. Darkseid wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. Uh, what am I? I did Darkseid already. I didn't. I think I just drew him from the side with his arm knot or something like that. You know? Mm, Darkseid. Yeah, thumb side. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I know why Crispy's not on. Crispy's in New York City. He's having a little getaway. Let's go for sheer power with this one. Just put a microphone right here. Some karaoke. What would Darkseid karaoke? I'm thinking Born to Be Wild by Stephen Wolf. Born to be wild. I'm sure there's a better ones. MC Kirby, MC Darkseid. No, no singing. Night. Anyway, it was fantastic. The store appearance here in Paris was fantastic. I literally okay. So to explain some of the stuff that was in, I haven't put up anything on Instagram actually. So there's confusion on my end exactly when I would arrive. So I told him like, yeah, let's set up another signing on Friday because there was a lot of people that didn't get tickets to be able to attend the signing on Saturday. And they said, yeah, okay, we can add it at 3 o'clock. And I said, sure. And I had looked at my travel information, and it looked like I was arriving at 1 something, which I thought so that they gave me enough time. But that was 1 o'clock into Munich, so I had a connecting flight. I actually didn't get in until I think 5-ish, Charles de Gaulle, and we had a lot of stuff planned before then. So we moved most of it to Saturday. Luckily, everyone was pretty accommodating. But the signing, like, what do you do with the signing? I said, well, we can start at 7. But when you land, especially on international, you got to go through customs. You got to get your bags, all that stuff. I knew that would be and then get through rush hour in a car. And Charles de Gaulle was an hour outside the city, so I knew it would be super challenging to get there on time, even for 7 o'clock. And if you start later than that, you're gonna run like 3 hours of the signing. You don't want to be signing at like 1 in the morning, right? So they say, hey, you could take this moto taxi. I'm like, what's a moto taxi? And then I Googled it, and it's basically a motorcycle that fits a second passenger in the back. And the great thing about it is that yes, there's traffic, but you kind of weave in and out. This driver like was just his his side mirror, car's side mirror. I mean, they were like inches apart, like left side, right side, left side, right. I mean, it was just weaving in and out. And we serpentine through a lot of traffic and got there at 7. Signed for 3 hours, 7 to 10. And I just had a lot of adrenaline because had been cooped up for so long on, you know, uh, a plane for such a long time. And so I just had a tremendous amount of like, I felt fine, felt great, no lag. I felt a little out of it here and there, powered through, and then shortly thereafter, I lost momentum. But then Saturday we had I had a breakfast with like these guys that won a special contest through different. There were different contests to get sort of win lunch, breakfast, late breakfast with myself, and so that was cool. That was fine, really good breakfast. And then did some signing for the store, and then there were some interviews and podcasts, and I started signing at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And then poof, around 4 o'clock, man, I felt like I got hit by a brick wall. I was just, oof, so I could just have slept on the table right there in front of the fans. I was so tired, and that lasted for a couple hours, hour and a half, I'd say. And then after that, I was back on track and felt good because at 6 o'clock at night, or yeah, 6 o'clock at night here, it's what like 9 in the morning, in California, and this guy looks like a sentinel, and that made a big difference. The normal kind of getting up for work kind of kicked in, and making it look a little more like a thumb. What are those called? The things that go on your tip of your finger when you're sewing. Not thumbnail. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, fire! Yeah, Katy Perry firework. That would be good too. 99. I did try the stroop waffle because we woke up so late. Everyone was hungry, so we ate them. They're good, solid. 99. Luftballons. So I'm like thinking, I'm practicing all this German ahead of this visit. I was in Munich for a couple hours at the airport. My kids are bewildered by the language. But I'm going to Italy. I should have been practicing all my Italian prior to my visit to Lake Como later this week. Yes? Oh no. Kate. Nine. Nine. Bitte me. Uh, Luft is air. Luftballon is air balloon. Turn the stream upside down. Look at the mic. Superhero swimmer is an adolescent. Confirmed. Yes. Pizza pasta. You should have like gold rope here. Big chains. What are you guys eating? No more snacks. No more snacks, guys. Mama's bringing dinner. Oh boy. Parent fail. Busted. I don't even know what it was. I just heard the crumpling of. It's like, okay. He should really be saying, stop muting. Brave the mini bar. Okay, you know this camera, when I expanded it, hold on one second. The image is wider. Yeah, that's more representative of how it looks. Add some meat on there, onto that side. Let's adjust things here. Straight out of Apocalypse. There you go. Now we're talking. All right, it's a point two. The Joker 808. I'm not going to slow down. This is not a draw along. I mean, I don't care if you're drawing along at home, but I'm just drawing as my normal pace here. The draw alongs I will stop periodically, of course. So, sorry. If there's anything to learn from this sketch today, is I'm going to do uplighting. So the light source is going to be here. Right, so I'm going to spot shadows on the top of his head, over his eyebrows here and here. The nose will cast a shadow up on the face. The upper lip will cast it to be slightly in shadow. There'll be shadows across the arm like this. So there'll be a shadow here. How's everyone doing? Who all is going to Lake Como? I believe Kate and Pity. 33. Anyone else? I think I'm also gonna let me see if I can up the resolution, see what happens. If I can pump it up to okay. Let me know if that gets laggy. Okay. Now, what the heck is going on? Scrunchy. There we go. Let's see. Looks about right. One second, I need my glasses. Friendly diarrhea. I'm glad to hear it. The volume, I have it up pretty loud. Let me see if I can add. Okay, I added a gain filter. Is that better? Is this a new setup? Sleepy FA? No. It is I'm in a hotel traveling setup. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let me turn that down. Alright, there. Is that better? White noise? Is this proper modulation? It's loud. Okay. Boy. Alright, there. Better. It was better before. Yeah, no, I should not listen to that. Alright, I think it's okay now. Yes? Okay, the question is the mic over here? Or is the mic over here? The mic over here? Okay, the mic's over here. Alright, here's another way I can turn the computer towards me here. All right. Now, Darkseid's a very fun character to draw because he's got this very craggly face. And big, blocky, denture-like teeth. They look like dentine. Is it dentine? What are those called? Chiclets. His teeth. Big teeth. So did we confirm who else is coming out? Ben Sanchez, Ben Sanskell says, I show a lot of patience. Thank you. I'm not doing anything different. It might be because I have a lot of kids. I'm fazed by a lot of what goes on in chat. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's a flat table. I basically have the camera on this light. There's a light right here, a lamp that's providing the light. It's the only light source in this room. It's very dark. And the camera was just able to kind of attach to the edge of the lamp, so it fits just nice like that. Thank you, Sozo Micah, for the bits. Soulless Gray, thank you very much for hosting us. 38 viewers. Fine young Australian artist, gentleman. CM Barrel has subscribed. John 1089 has subscribed as well. And Mark Uslow has cheered. Thank you very much. Tony Moy has hosted with 47. Well, all these people we rated, they're giving back. It's kind of cool. Thanks, Tony Moy. And DJ Mittens has resubscribed for past 8 months. Awesome. Space Monkey 1031. Batman Guy 4 has cheered. Hey, my birthday was on Thursday. This stream is an awesome birthday gift. Happy birthday, dude. Papa Mo 15 has subscribed, as has Road Sodas. If you're wondering, like, how I decide the density of the blacks on the face that's uplit, basically whatever protrudes out the most. If you're looking at a side profile of his face, you're looking at Darkseid's face from the side, I'm going to exaggerate. You get the brow, small nose. Okay. Might if he's up this way. Oh, thank you. Do they have a Ethernet cord?
No, I'll go down. I need to give it to the
Okay. Just put it right here. Thank you. So this, because this protrudes out the furthest, this will be the darkest. All right. This will be less because this incline is that way. Whenever you have that kind of ledge, it blocks the light right above it. So this nose will be dark right here and then less dark up here. Right. The eyeball has a bone. The eyeball's very excited to see you. No, the eyeball has a skull. The skull comes like this. There's fleshy material, the eyelid like that, and the eyelid below. So light catches, shadow catches on this part here. That's represented by this. And this eyelid, bottom part, it actually is often drawn unshadowed. Although you could clearly put a lighter shadow there. But if you want to create that sense of uplighting, you make it dark a little off the eye. So you don't make this part shadowy. Dark. Now you can make it there, which is the eyelashes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You said there should be one in the drawer.
So the one that's in the drawer is this. Oh, yeah, I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes, you're right. Thank you.
I saw it like this, guys. Right? Anyway. All right. Let's see if this works. Ooh, that noise. It's kind of exciting. If I get this to work. Yeah, audio improves because the mic is on the laptop. Thank you, babe. Hello, Sulis Gray. I believe here. Stream is going a little fast for me. No, you're not gonna watch me eat the royal cheese. I'm not gonna turn on my side camera until after I eat. All right, it is plugged in. I'm scared to turn off the Wi-Fi though. Um, Hold on one sec. Let me see. Internet. No. There you go. Control panel. Internet. I don't know. I don't want to kill the Wi-Fi. I'm just gonna keep it going, right? Maybe if I stream tomorrow night, I'll use the the Ethernet. This is working okay. I don't want to mess it up. Kathy Crow has resubscribed, as has Brooke Sampson. Thank you guys. Oh, Theo Empire has gifted a sub to Solace Gray. Thank you both. Thank you, Theo Empire. That's very kind of you. Eaton Nav1 has cheered. Thank you, Eaton Nav1. Jabba has subscribed. Thank you, Jabba. Appreciate it. Spence New 52 has resubscribed. I think I met Spence New 52. Can you confirm Spence New 52? So the brow is the darkest, and then the forehead can also be shadowed. And so that represents this part, light here. But then up here at the top, it's going to be very black. Right? It's going to move towards that kind of darkness, to the dark side of his skull. Right? So that's a rough approximation of where the shadows are going to be. And then when we put the helmet, okay. Okay. This is a 0.2. This is a 2 micron. Okay. Now, someone said like slow down so you can catch up, or you're trying to make this helmet symmetrical. I'm going to slow down because I'm going to eat a little bit of my food while it's still warm. It's dinner time here. All right, so you can see I'm using the same principle of adding dark shadows up here. At the end of the day, I'm going to make that transition better. Add a black rim light up to the top, shadow up there, shadow in the cheeks. But until then, I'll just hang out here and chat and eat my royal cheese to confirm. She got me a backup sandwich in case this is not what I wanted. But look, it does look like an artificial burger of some sort. Perfect. There's no face cam. I think it was making the main camera here laggy. So they call a Big Mac a Big Mac. Weigh it. The quarter pounder refers to the weight of the patty before cooking. So weighing it now would do nothing. Art's 10th. Thank you for the cheers. Is that for eating the sandwich? The people that are really into food channels. Social eating. They don't call it a quarter pounder. You obviously haven't seen Pulp Fiction, or maybe you guys are just quoting lines from it. But I've been quoting it all night. Patrick. Hey, those of you guys that are interested in getting all the Action 1000 variants, pay attention to Howard Stern on Sirius 100. I don't know if they've announced it yet, but if you guys are Sirius XM subscribers, check it out. I don't know what they call it fries here. I presume they just call it fries. In Holland, we do call it a quarter pounder. That's because the Dutch are very pragmatic. They don't get upset by anything. I think, let me see, howardstern.com. Yep, it's not there now. They've done similar things with us on DK3. They had a giveaway that gave away sets of every single variant to DK3 to lucky listeners. Is Phuket in the house? They do like to put mayo on the fries here, especially I think in Belgium, right? Mayo on the fries. Pommes frites, that's right. Pomme, of course, means apple, but it's not fried apples. Frit means fried. Frit means fried. Fried. But potatoes are considered the apple of the earth, so that's why it's pommes frites. Confirmed. Pity 83 only eats fries with mayo. NRZ Kane is just grossed out the entire chat. Germany's mayo and ketchup called Pommes Rot Weiss, which means uh, apples red white, or French fries red white. Rot Weiss. Mavok 713. Would you ever teach a class or workshop? Isn't that kind of what I'm doing? It wouldn't be too different from my streams, to be honest. It'd be rambling, a lot of random sketches, polls, digressions. McNuggets with mayo. Oh, Jamie, no. Mayo and ketchup is very popular in Puerto Rico, says Brian Denham. Hey, Brian. Well, if you have a burger from Burger King, they put ketchup and mayo. Not places like the Big Mac has what, some evolved version of Thousand Island sauce on it. This royal cheese is my dinner, not a snack. I would never eat egg rolls as a dinner. Some things just don't qualify as dinner, like salads, egg rolls. Egg rolls are appetizer. Soup, unless it's a soup with like meat in it. So if I have tomato soup, I don't consider that a meal. My body doesn't psychologically. I have very weird, weird rules about what is food. John 1089 has donated $5. Thank you very much, man. I'm watching your older con panels for a few months before finding your stream. It's hard to find comic pros who draw and educate fans outside of older Van Sciver videos. Thanks for tips and inspiration. Hope to see you at MegaCon. Thank you very much, John 1089. I will see you there. I think you're going to start seeing more and more people stream. There's an artist named Ryan Stegman. I think he's been streaming though. He streams on Twitch and he's Ryan Stegman. Stegman. Might want to check that out. Another working professional. And he also, I think, simultaneously streams on YouTube. Olive Garden just doesn't get Jim going for all-you-can-eat soup, salad, and bread rolls. No, like so, Soup Plantation they have soup, but chili I consider a meal because it has meat in it. Chicken noodle soup I'll have for a meal, but if it's like a bisque, or like cream of broccoli, not a meal. Ryan Stegman, I think he has them on his channel as VODs. A hot dog's a meal. It's not a sandwich. A hot dog, the meat is placed vertically into the bread. It's closer to the taco family than the sandwich family, right? Sandwiches have the meat lying flat on the bread. That's what defines a sandwich. I don't even know what a colacus is. Like pot stickers or dumplings, they have meat in it. They're in the appetizer part. I don't. I can eat 20 of those. And I would still feel like I hadn't eaten a meal. If I squash a cheeseburger, then roll up, is it still a cheeseburger? It depends on what school of philosophy you belong to, but I would say yes. Hmm. The thing with sushi is kind of need to eat. 'Cause, 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 ' rolls. I agree. Just having sushi in and of itself, it takes a bit to kind of fill you up. But you put some rolls in there. The rolls typically have other ingredients, heavier ingredients. Then it feels like a meal. When it rains, I'm still locked in my house and it's raining. How appropriate of a handle. Superhero Swimmer asks, have you ever ruined a page by getting food on it? Dude, I'm a professional. Come on. I've never spilled ink on a page with those little thimbles of ink I have. But I have rolled over a page of art in my chair, my roll, because I had the page on the ground and I rolled my chair over it. The original looked fine. Well, the pencils look fine. It made for a very difficult inking job, I'm sure. It became the poop kid in the house. Access 1970. I absolutely can guarantee you I've never spilled food on a page. Fish storage. I have no idea, dude. That is true. Well, it's from CCG. That was not user error, though. That was quality control on Strathmore's part. Have you ever spilled blood and sweat from deadline work? Well, I've gotten sweat on the page. I mean, sweat comes off your hand. And I have gotten blood, so if you look right here, just recently, see that cut? Very, very small. But what happened, I was just drawing and I was getting like red dabs here and there. Uh-oh. It's saying my battery's running low. I plugged it in. That's weird. This part wasn't plugged in. All right, there we go. I fixed it. It wasn't, the brick wasn't plugged in. Thank you, Abetas, for the cheers. Crap, has it already been an hour 17? It literally feels like I've been streaming for about 40 minutes. Okay. Asus 1970 asks, how big of a deal is Action 1000? It's huge. It's going to make a bunch of stores very happy. We had orders of about 500,000 copies of that book. And about over a million copies on DC Nation Zero. And DC Nation Zero is a quarter, but Action Comics is $8. So you have to kind of treat it as like a million copies of a $4 book, right? Or 8/3 of 500,000 on a $3 book. 8/3 of 500,000 is what? 1/6. So 166,600 times 5 or times 8. 1.2 million copies of a $3 book, right? Brendan Louise 19 asks if I'll ever break your X-Men #1 record. I don't think so. I mean, that book was I believe $1.50. So it was like 6 million at $1.50, which is 9 million gross. Maybe like $1.5 million at $4 or $3. I can't remember how much the special edition was. Was it $2.95 or $3.95? Let's say it's $3. You know, 3 times 1.5 is 4.5. So 4.5 plus 9, 13.5 million retail level. That's a lot. That's a lot of shekels. And the reason why is because people were speculating on the book. There weren't not that many readers, consumers. So unless you reach that kind of frenzy again, but I don't see any. There'd be no indication of. The reason why it was achievable back then was a lot of trading card collectors, baseball card collectors, they had driven up their marketplace for baseball cards and got the prices really high, and they were starting to peak, and so they were looking for other collectibles to get involved in that they could drive up the prices and make quick money. So a lot of these baseball guys started buying comics and trying to flip them, unopened cases. Thank you, Batman guy. And that drove up sales dramatically in the 90s. You look at something like when you look at even X-Men sales, they're routinely selling maybe 100,000 normally on 120,000 or so on a monthly book, and then within months it got driven up to 300,000 by X-Men 275. And by the last issue of X-Men before I left and rebooted with a new number one, or not rebooted, but started the new X-Men number one, we were selling like 600,000 copies. No, so take it back. We started about 250, 300. By X-Men 275 was 500,000. By the time we ended, it was about 700,000. Then X-Men number one came out at 7.7 million copies. And books thereafter were routinely selling 1 million copies on the first issue. One month, I think it was April '93, the top 6 books all sold, I think, 1 million copies or more. And I think I was publishing 4 of them. It was pretty crazy. What comics have signed the most? It will have to be X-Men. X-Men number one. But Hush is up there too. I signed a lot of Hushes. 608. What's funny today is we were walking along the Seine River, and they have these green like stands. They sell postcards, um, small posters, trinkets, souvenirs, and books. I was flipping through, and they had comics, bagged comics. And they had a bunch of old comics from the '90s. They had Wildstorm Rising. They had Wildstorm Signature Series, um, The Wintermen. It was pretty weird. I mean, these are pretty esoteric, small print run books. This is where they end up. Art Claude Bruce. You never have bought Hush before? I'm curious how many other people in the stream have never read Batman Hush or don't have a copy. I'm not trying to drum up purchases because I know most of you have like 4 or 5 different editions of the book, but it'd be interesting to me that you follow this stream and don't have that. What did Wildcats one sell? I think initial number is about 600,000, and at the end, I think we sold about 1 million. But just to give you a peek into the finances of the business side of things, I made more from about I'd say about a similar amount of money from selling Wildcats one at 1 million copies or 1.2 million as I did off of the nearly 8 million copies of X-Men #1. So thanks, Kate. It's funny. Speedfresh doesn't have it yet either. That's why I keep selling so many copies every month of Hush. I mean, it's been out for 15 years. I'm like, I figure at this point everyone has a copy, but all right, I've eaten enough of this food. And just so you know, I'm sitting sideways because this lamp is near. Does this lamp move? It does. Boy. Couple things. The lamp is unfortunately set up over an area where there's no way to put your feet or your legs into the door or the desk, and so I'm going to move everything down. Oh, okay, never mind. It rotates but doesn't move. Okay. Francis, I'm in a hotel in Paris. Patrick Cav, I appreciate that. Awesome support. That Nick Darrington Darkseid, I think we misspelled. There's only one R, I think, in his name. But you guys should Google Nick Darrington Instagram, and you'll find this amazing Darkseid piece that he did. Just love it. It's fantastic. His art in general is fantastic, and he really nailed it with this Darkseid. All right, so as promised, I'm going to basically modulate some of these transitions a little bit better. Kind of a textured rock-like skin surface. At least that's how I kind of interpreted it. It's kind of talking about some of these sort of craggy canyons. So at this point, I'm gonna get some Kleenex and do a little bit of inking using that. I think Unwrapped is is out of print. We'll be going back to print soon, but it's out of print. That's why the prices are a little higher in the secondary market. See you later, Ignite Comics. Have a good one. NRZ Kane has cheered as well. DJ Mittens, Janella, hey Janella. Cave Troll has resubscribed. Thank you very much, Batman Guy 4. Immortal Men look great. Jim, the Darkseid looks awesome too. Thank you, PogChamp. Mm-hmm. Janella, yeah, Paris is doing good, man. We love it here. we keep, excuse me, we keep talking about spending a longer period of time here. Hey, Poop Kid has, well, I said hey before, but he's resubscribed. Thank you very much for the support past 8 months. The Joker 808. Next time you come to Oahu, head to Tanioka's Onizuka style food place, but the ahi rolls are krakum. Krakakum. All right. Always like a good food recommendation. F1 Flash has subscribed as well. And Angry Panda 888. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to do one other thing. So there's this thing of Kirby Crackle. And there's a way of doing it. With a bunch of erasers. Let's see if I can use just. Let's see what happens. If you use a new eraser, like one of those orange erasers on a number 2 yellow pencil, they have a much flatter. This isn't flat. It's kind of an angle, so I'm not getting perfect circles. Now the only problem with this approach is that all your circles are going to be the same size. That's not a bad way of laying in base Kirby Crackle ones, it were. Clean that tip off. There's a brush. I'll just be easy with it. No, not hold the camera. Jim Lee Rocks has resubscribed. Thank you very much for the subscription. Yargis the First has cheered. This guy's looking terrifying and great. Really happy to finally caught a stream. Vamfart has also cheered. Thank you for the generous cheer. Appreciate the knowledge, man. Definitely have learned quite a bit and gotten over the fear of erasing. Erasing is the best part because that means you're going to improve the drawing. You've identified something that's not working and think you can do something or improve it by making it a little bit better. There is that fear that you're erasing something that wasn't so bad, and you're basically chasing after something that's not attainable or that you're not able to do. Um, but the more you do it, the more confident you'll get at realizing that no, you can, or at the very least, replicate what you'd already put down before. And if you get super worried, you can take a photo of what you just drew, so you can always refer back to it if you really think. If you're working in Photoshop, you just hit save it on a layer or whatever. But if you're working analog wise, take a photo or a photocopy, and that way you always have a sort of a safe state of what it looked like. These are nice, sort of medium-sized curvy crack ones. Go for some larger ones. There. Just kind of mix it up. Go ahead and spot some shadows in there. So I've got a dry brush effect. I have a dry brush effect going on here, so I can go in and add some other medium level grays. Excuse me. Some medium level grays here and there. It'll be hard to see on the resolution of this stream, but when you see like the finished sketch on Instagram, you'll be able to see how the grays of the dry brush aid in the transitions from black to white. Okay, so this is the first sketch down. I've got one more planned. I'll be opening it up back to a poll in a second. I'll get started on that while we wait for this to dry. This one's almost done. I just realized I said that. Got to 20 minutes later. That craggly skin dropping some textures in the brush. Also, for the most part, dry. Angry Panda 888 has cheered, as has Pity 83. Thank you very much for the cheers, the bits. Miss Teresa has resubscribed, as has Joshua 34. Thank you, DJ Mittens and Pickle Weasel for the bits. Jerome D. Bolo has subscribed. And Pickle Weasel has cheered before. You're my hero, Jim. I hope to meet you at MegaCon. I'll be there. Okay. All right. Let's see. The Pickle Weasel, DJ Mittens. If you guys have Yargis the First and Bamfart, if you guys have choices for the score. I kind of skipped over Angry Panda because he. Well, no. Angry Panda 888. Sorry. If you guys want to volunteer an idea for a sketch. Is it the same size bathtub? All right, so you guys can make suggestions. Yeah, Pity 83. Yes, you too. Sorry. Suggest away quickly. What do we have? Archangel. Okay. Just the people that I called out. Vixen. Jamba, thank you for the cheers. Um, all right, so I need I need I need a hero. I need Angry Panda 888, Pity 83, the Pickle Weasel, and Bamfart. Bamfart actually gave me one already. So as did DJ Mittens, I believe. Quickly, if possible. Grifter. Angry Panda said Colossus. Thank you. What did Pity 83 say? Mr. Freeze, okay. I think that's 5. That should 2, 4, 5, 5, okay. All right, let's go to a vote. What? What? Oh. Yeah, we don't want that. We're trying to do research on what dog to get because the Huskies were not a good match. I'm going to end the poll. All right. Looks like Mr. Freeze is the winner. Hello, Queen City Amusements. Go heat that coffee. Hey, are you going to order some room service? Dessert? Or did you already order some? Oh, where'd you get the cookie? Oh, you ordered some room service before? Oh, sure. What's this cookie? That's hella dense. All right. I want to say I've only drawn Mr. Freeze once, like as a sketch for a fan. I don't think I ever drew him in Hush. He definitely wasn't in Hush. I'm gonna draw the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. Relax, relax. I'm kidding. Wow, there's a sideshow Mr. Freeze that sells for $1,500. It's interesting. I see him as both kind of a skinny physique dude and like a kind of a buff dude as well. It's Carlos Dandas in his face there. Hmm. His name, that's a golden retriever. Is that what we want? Golden retrievers. Good thing there's no side camera on. The naked boy running around. He always livens up the streams. That one looks more grown up. Oh, it is? Don't they grow up to be larger dogs too?
Between 70 and 90 pounds.
It's too late. No, I have his head going up. I don't want to put her head going up because they'll look too similar. Her head kind of bowed. I kind of want to have her look a little like she's in suspended animation. So maybe her head. be tilted just a little bit. And maybe I'll have it list off to the side like this, like she's asleep or something. Hello.
Are you asleep?
Mm-hmm. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, don't step on that. Hey, don't step on that. Yeah. See you later, F1 Flash. Huh?
The cupcake pot, remember? Where I was writing the things in it?
I can get it for you afterwards, okay? After I finish, alright?
Just tell me where it is.
I don't know. You mean your book?
Yeah.
Your booklet?
Yeah, my book. Remember last night?
Look over here. Is this it? Is this it here?
No. I said it had like a cover with cupcakes. Remember where I write it? It's colorful. Where I write it in. And it's blah 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 gold and then rainbow. And then
I don't know. I think it's over here. Over here. Over here. You didn't say that you had in the frame that you gave me? The booklet?
no, I didn't give you any booklets.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. No, not like that. Maybe more like this. Maybe it is, after all looking up, even though I rejected it as being too similar. I sense a lot of whiteout splatter for this one. Don't know why. Just yeah. I realize she's frozen there. The idea that she's frozen in that moment. I don't know if I can go with it, but see how this idea kind of